Now, people may say, but aren't there those who engage in a competition with God? Sure. We see examples of that. How about Jacob? When he's one who is really trying to go through life and do everything he can in his own strength to pursue the promises of God. The problem is Jacob does not understand this does not come about in his own strength. So when he wrestles with God, he ends up walking with a limp, communicating that the very promise of the gospel comes through weakness. Jacob learns a harsh lesson. The promise of the gospel is through weakness, submission to God, taking on the yoke of the Redeemer. We think about Job. Job himself wants his day in court with God. He wants to argue with God because if he can present his case, he will set God straight. Job gets his case. Where is Job at the end? Putting his hand over his mouth and making the ultimate concession. Now I know you, now my eyes see you. Another example, and the last example I call to our attention. Paul recounts his conversion. The Lord comes and says, Saul, Saul, why are you kicking against the goads? Saul continues to kick against the proddings of God. So the Lord has to get his attention. And we find that Saul, as a result of this, goes through life with a thorn in his flesh. You can see again where the Lord teaches that his strength is manifested in the midst of weakness.